gentlemen. Of course, this is the Sudan national grids, and basically indicating different the areas of Equatorius, and then the South Sudan, and then Sudan itself, and then the map, the real, the map, the real, the whole people really want, So this is the only map that the world people really want, because here you can see we have no longer segregations. The segregations between blacks and blacks is no longer there. Segregation between Arabs and the blacks is not also there. We are a little bit there, and we are united. So one side of the black stand with the Arabs, and then one side trying to isolate themselves, but we try to push them away from the border as soon as possible with their isolation issues, and then so that we can seal, of course, the grids of our nations, which is the real Sudan, of course, on this overview. Of course, in our inventories, of course, that is a point, and the stores, and then the capacities of our struggles in the work areas. If that is a work dues, and then the associated work dues, the government assisted workloads, of course, basically they called the Strong Finance Bank major well systems and credit systems, and then that is both MasterCard and Visa, and then that is the Stone Finance Bank, and then of course you can see there that is our to-do addition brands, and what we are trying to achieve in our workplace. So those are brands, of course. You can see there that is to do with what they call women's soaps, and then which we are trying to offer anywhere possible, of course. That is the major healthy provisions and this one associated additional landscaping, which is there to be mandatorily geographed for people well those, and then that's the management of what we call the Stone Finance Bank and Ziz Bank mortgages. Of course, the differentiations and which we are trying to narrow in major areas. Of course, that's the microphone, the importance of microphones, the use of it, and how they motivate the world, and how they make people understand the simple methods, which is too severe and non-severe to be understood. And then that is major routes that we are using to facilitate in any means. Of course, if we talk of this one, Kenyan ceilings, and then this is Kenyan ceilings, that is majorly, and then this is Ugandan ceilings, and then you can see that is Rwanda, and then we have you name it, Sudan, and you name it. Of course, the mortgages which we personally owned, as the Strong Finance Bank owned, and then as Waine owned, and then that is for those refugees areas, and then for citizen area, and then for wherever East Africa and Sudan, and you name it, that is possibilities. Of course, they are still sold to us, and then that is mandatory, and then of course our management as mortgages, as we are tracking there, you can see that is basically which we show you in the other video. Also we brought them, and then we show you how much they are sold. The price is also listed there. There are some of course brands homes, of course these are mortgages, okay. And then for prices, how much we bought those homes, that's the price, of course, in stocks. The price we bought those homes, that's the prices, okay. The price is listed there for us, and then that is how we bought it. We show you people on those videos, and then because that is the MasterCard based, and then also open you my account there where the shopping was performed, and then we show you also the credit card there, and then of course those are all homes. Of course, they are nice homes. Of course, they are all are made to be there. Then mandatorily those are offices. Then the townhouses, of course, town apartments, of course, you can see. Basically, they are just town apartments. Then these are men's shops, of course, the mine shops, and then what we call also the storage systems, car garage, and other storages, and then my videos there. And then these homes, of course, if whatever they are associated for many areas, and then you can see, of course, people really need it, and they need it anywhere possible around. So there, of course, as I said, that is me, Waine Hassan Ziziton, of course, with this, of course, scan. Of course, the scan is basically to educate the areas that we are focusing about, and then things I personally own. Of course, that is to do with my project, the Ziziton Finance Bank project. Of course, project is this one. That is our project there. If you read those projects and then how much, of course, we have there that we want to take and implement. Of course, you can read by yourself step by step, and then we also scan it many times. There, of course, they relate to all those other areas, and then we have many of those other paperwork, also the money, and then how they are there. Of course, you can see that basically can give you an ideas how to conduct the project which we have there. Of course, we talk of different development is the only solutions that can back up different Sudan, and then which can fix wherever we've been fixing, because the rise and the fall. This is the rise and the fall of Sudan, but we know how we fall and then how we fail to do the right, and then how to back up all has been forgotten, and then how to get ourselves recognized again. That is our long struggles, and then our long condition fulfillment and understanding because we want our respect back, and then how to get our respect back is what is costing us the extra effort to gain it. So that is the overview and the scan. Of course, they brought out just manifestos, ideas, which associated totally with the project that we leniently just indicated there. Of course, if you have problems, we have the telephone there, we have emails there, we have all related orders there also. You can address, you can also share, you can also comment, you can also like it, you can also go and subscribe to our channels, because it's very, very important that because we are trying to narrow this vision, the badness of it, because we look at it, how they cut it, they divide it into, and then how it looks, it cut off this one, 5 countries, so it's bothering them, and then they're putting even their market price collapse, and then also it was also for us, the people of that country, we can no longer call ourselves Sudanese, and then we were mostly this one misconcept, and then we are using men as a mattress, to sleep. With the Sudan manifestos, and we do Sudan promo code, of course, we are mandatorily sleeping safe as a man sleeping, not falling on over another man. So that is what we forget the point of the Sudan Queen, or the Sudan Miss Sudan. So how to get Miss Sudan back to Sudan, that is our struggles here. So we are fighting hard for that purpose, and then to ensure with those challenges we brought, and then with those understandings. Of course, this is all the paperwork. This is all website-based orders we are writing, and then of course it will be a mandate for the future children, and then for the kids right now to also to get themselves associated and then make the use of it, you know. So in all means, there of course that is me, Waine Hassan Ziziton, will release a few updates again on the project, development project, to either Adjumani, either Kakuma, either Sudan, either East Africa, either worldwide, and that is the regards.